It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Davis is out there with West. Then there's Perkins, and it's Pierce. And for the Lakers, they've got Bryant. And it's Odom in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now here's West. Shoots from 12. Bryant with the rebound.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
You know what? Now Boston takes it the other way. West kicks to Davis. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Davis has got the first points up on the board for the Celtics.
You know, the Lakers didn't really have the bite-on defense they once had last season, Kevin. It showed up in their inability to create turnovers. They were at the bottom of the league in terms of steals.
And so it's Boston with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. 17-foot shot on the way. Count that one.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Thank you, Kevin. It'll be exciting to see how they fare against a talented defensive unit. And that's his focus, to make sure they're successful. He said it might take us a little to create the best shot opportunity, so we have to be patient and selective with our shots. Use that shot clock to our advantage. Guys, he's preaching patience and discipline offensively.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They've gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you've got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Yeah, Clark, the Lakers did last in steals, as you said. Below, a lot of teams that had a lot more trouble playing defense, like the Raptors and Bobcats. But I didn't sense the Lakers were jumping into passing lanes. They kind of set back in their defense, and we're trying to pack it in.
Yeah, well, that's playing to your personnel. When you've got 2 7-footers at the rim, you don't want those guys to get in foul trouble. So you really want to funnel players into the lane and to the baseline to have to shoot over the top of those guys. You don't want to be out in the passing lane taking all kinds of risks.
Bryant can't get it to go.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I'd look for them to look at other options on offense.
Pierce dishes to Davis. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great crowd pleasers in the NBA. I mean, home or visiting, it seems like no matter what arena he's in, the fans just can't wait to see him do his thing.
And one of his greatest gifts is the ability to get his own shot off the bounce. No question about it. He's a tough cover.
It's stolen by Davis. Allen kicks to Davis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. George passes to Bryant. Drains the three-pointer. Bryant's got his second basket of the night. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Bryant against Davis. Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Davis. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Odom. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Odom's got his second basket. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Pierce. West is out there with Davis. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot.
It's kind of a weird start to the playoffs last year for Boston. Rondo gets suspended early, but the Celtics were able to get past the Hawks as they matched up as the 4 and 5 seeds, and the Celtics actually did not have home court advantage in that series.
True, right. Here's Bryant, and he lays it straight in. Bryant's got 10 points.
Love the finish there. Not much defense, though.
Davis kicks it to West. Back to Davis. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Clark, you wonder how the Celtics would fare as an older team and shortened season, the compacted window of games, so many games crammed into 1 week. You just weren't sure how much gas they had in the tank come playoff time, Steve. But as it showed, they won a couple series and made their way through.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive for getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking Miami to 7 games. They had their chance, too. You know, up 3-2 in a home game, but LeBron and Miami were just too much.
Brown kicks to Bryant. For the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LaFrentz, he's covered by Brown. To the inside. He dishes it to Green. Over Vujacic. The 17-footer goes down. 1:24 left to play here in the half. Goes straight up. In for the dunk.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
And Green gets it to go.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Lakers trail by 6. Bryant with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Bryant's shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Bob passes to Allen. He kicks to Green. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. That's good. Allen's got his first bucket of the night. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Bryant. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. "19 seconds left in the first half. Davis dishes to Jefferson. Back to Davis. Right side Davis. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pierce. Jefferson. No good. And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics lead by 8. Well, folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at Staples Center. Boston leading against the Lakers. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going.
And now we return to the action here at the Staples Center in the heart of downtown L.A. Lakers trail by 8. We've got Brown, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Odom's shot, good. Odom's got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers.
Yeah, when you play against him, Kevin, the first thing you want to address is making it harder on him to go to work down low. If you let him get in position inside, it's going to be a long night for you.
Not only that, but he plays a huge part in their transition game. You know, getting the ball up court in a hurry is his first thought when he gets the rebound in his hands, and he does it very well.
And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing here by 8. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's stolen by Davis, and they're pushing it up. Pierce goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And some instant offense coming for them after that steal.
Yeah, that's terrific, beautiful transition basketball. No chance at all for the defense to get back and set up.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
The Lakers making a switch here. George is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Jefferson's checked in. Here's West. Drops in the layup for 2. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Oh, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up. You know, last year the league compressed the schedule into a short amount of time, and as a fan, I loved it because that meant there were basketball games on every night. But as a former player, I can't imagine having to play all those games in such a short period of time.
Walton's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Celtics. Gomes is checked in. The jump hook, Odom gets it to go. Odom's got 9. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Steve, you mentioned it. It was hard on the players, but fans really did get all the basketball they wanted.
Well, you could turn on the TV every night and see games. And as a fan, I mean, that's kind of cool. You're watching multiple games every night. But the players were tired and beat up, you know, but the fans didn't have to worry about that. They were just sitting on their couch with a remote control.
Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Walton. Outside, Pierce. Stolen by George. They get the rebound. Here's Odom. Misses from close range.
They keep pounding them on the glass here in this one. Just a tremendous job rebounding the ball.
Well, that's half the battle. I mean, you go after it every single time. It's a mindset. You never assume the shot's going in. You've got to always assume the shot's going to come off the rim, and it's going to be yours.
Davis kicks it to West. Parker with the steal. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. Gives him the lead pass.
And they've gotten themselves back into this game now.
Yeah, it's been an 180-degree change for them, and you can bet the other squad is starting to hear those footsteps.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor, really doing a nice job for the offense.
Here's Bryant. The shot from the low post is good.
Now they're on a hot streak now. They can't miss and really trying to cut into this lead.
Well, it's been a fantastic comeback effort, guys, and they've actually shot their way back into this one.
To the middle. Here's LaFrance. Can't connect from short range. You know what? Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. And time for the short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report on our Sprite Uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Celtics put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It's been a clinic on how to pick apart a defense here as they have been able to get bucket after bucket in every trip down the floor. The lead just keeps on growing for them right now.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got West. He's out there with Davis, and it's Gomes in at the 4-man position. Outside, Pierce. Back to Davis. Left side, Pierce. 16 feet away, and the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, of the two teams offensively, they've been more oriented towards those mid-range shots.
Yeah, Steven, they're focused on getting open quality looks, whether it's from behind the arc or inside the arc, and right now it's been more inside the arc.
West against Parker. 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Pierce has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bottle it up and ride it all the way.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Here's Davis. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I tell you what, right now, that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Here's Perkins. Rebound the Lakers. This is DeBryant. Rises up and throws it down. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
Here's Pierce. No good with the elbow jumper.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. George is checked in. Here's the pass to Davis. Here's Perkins. Outside for Davis. Pierce. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's LaFrance. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time shot.
Really clutch.
Here's Bryant. Money!
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Perkins dishes to Davis. It's hauled in by George.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but that's not his range. Just cruising to the finish line.
Yeah, and barring something catastrophic happening, it looks like they'll go home with a nice victory here.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
Sinks it.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no question the right call. call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Self-destructing, especially at the free throw line. 19 misses. What started as an easy series for Portland